You are welcome again. My name remains Osifo Samson. Today we shall be looking at what we call ethics in business. We shall be looking at ethics in business. We shall be looking at ethics in business. Now, in Africa, you find out that most white people believe that, or their thought or their belief is that we are unethical here. So we don't do things in the right way. Now, literally meaning what is ethics? Ethics is just bringing out the moral value in that individual or that corporate organization. Bringing the real moral value means, what I'm trying to say in essence is doing something right instead of doing something wrong. That's what ethics is all about. But what I'm trying to also bring out in this concept is that I want to tell you that the essence of this YouTube is to enlighten people about the reality to life, not to the subject of textbooks. It's just the reality to life. Now, let's go into some case studies about ethics. Ethics is extremely important to an individual and a corporate organization. When somebody tells you yes, let your yes be yes. No matter the situation you find yourself, because your ethical value gives you standard. Now, when you lack ethics, you lack standard. And when you lack standard, you lack self-esteem and self-actualization. People look at you and brings you down. You say, not that man, go and give him something now, you change the story. Because it lacks ethics. So, once you lack ethics, means you lack moral value. So, with time, people will say you have integrity issue when you lack ethics. Now, in most cases, most people that lack ethics are left alone with time. People will not want to associate themselves with you because you lack ethics and moral. Any man that advises you to lie today will be the one that will antagonize you in future because your ethical value has been compromised. He's the one that called you to lie. But he's the one that will antagonize you in future because he will tell the people that he knows how to lie. So, but if you don't support that individual, you find out that that individual will be the one telling people that I trust him, he cannot lie. Because he once told you to lie before and you refuse. So your ethical standard must be right if you want to go far in life. This has affected most pastors, most corporate organizations, most big firms, because your ethical standard brings out the best out of you. I've also related with so many clients. And I can tell you that 90% of people lack ethical moral. Even if they sign a document for you, they will still be denying that such document was signed because they needed that service at that time. We need to change the perspective at which we deal with each other. Because the concept of ethics is to deal morally. Let people take you for your word. And let me just put a case study to this. You know, there's a case study in management about ethics that the MD of a company called their financial director and also their human resources director that he want both of them to be collecting 100 million naira every month from the company, and 3 of them will share it. The personnel director told the MD that if you do this for the next 2-3 years, this company will liquidate. And he told the personnel director, are you the owner of the company? And the personnel director said, I'm not involved. But because you are my boss, I won't report to the management. But God sees I'm not involved. However, the financial director agreed to the deal. And they started stealing 100 million naira every month from that company. It's a management case study on ethics. Now, after 2-3 months, the man got born again. And he denounced to the financial director that I'm now a born-again Christian. I don't want to do that again. But even most of the proceeds we got from there, I've taken it to my church, and God should forgive me. And he was about to leave the company as the managing director. They now set a board meeting. Now, conveniently, the financial director was just coming in, and he came in late, and he was bragging and telling everybody, I've been issued before the meeting, that today I'll be made the MD of this company. But there is nothing that is going to change it. But when the MD was leaving, and he said, I'm tendering my resignation letter today, but I want to tell you that if anybody wants to be in my position, it should be the human resource manager, director. That is the man that has the fear of God and wants the goodwill of this organization. That anybody that you put in aside from him, they will ruin this company. And immediately, the human resource director became the MD of the company. Now, where is the fate of the financial director? After 2-3 days, he was given a letter to resign or he will be sacked. Now, what that has taught us is this. The human resource director look at ethics, that this company has been paying me for over the years, and he is using that to feed his family. What is my responsibility back to them? So he look at ethical standard, the moral value in him came out, and he displays it. Why the financial director look at it as an opportunity for him to make money. But in the long run, who really makes the money? Is it the ethical man or the man that made the money in the back door? It's the ethical man, because he became the MD of the company. All the allowances go to him. All the assets to go to him. And the number of years is going to last as the MD, those allowances come to him. So you need to take life very easy. Train yourself and extremely apply ethical standard. When you have an agreement with somebody, you must ensure that those things count, because it's going to be tomorrow. And those things will come back to you. Ethics, according to ethical, what they call it, slangs, they say ethics will find you out if you are sincere. Your sincerity goes with your moral value. And your moral value goes with what we call ethical standard. Are you sincere in your dealings? What transaction are you telling clients now? Or your friends? Can your friend trust you? You have lied to so many of them, they cannot trust you any longer. You lack ethical value. Now, when opportunity is coming in that environment, they cannot pick you because you lack ethics. Now, people that lack ethics dies with time. They don't go far in life. Don't tell people that you are too smart. Don't tell people that you are the one that is more brilliant. There are a lot of people that are brilliant more than you do. Advise people and calm down about life and apply ethical standard to your life. I'm telling you, with time, things will change. And you will know that people may mock you now. People may insult you now. Even people may say you don't know what you are doing. But with time, I can assure you, ethics will find you out. People will say, I've dealt with somebody before. This man, this was so weird. He told me not to lie. I want to look for him. This position, if he had this position, I can trust him very well. Not this man that have been there for 5 years, that have been stealing my money. Ethics is a factor that brings people down, and also is a factor that brings people up. So your ethical standard is extremely important to you and your organization. Thank you.